Hey everyone, hope you all having a great week. We're out here in Rio, outboards only marina. Last time I was out here, there was, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 inches of guacamole-like algae sitting behind me, and it was a mess. And this is exactly what we're out here working on. We've been doing a lot of work on our community waters throughout the entire week, being back home in the district. There's no doubt in my mind that the federal government has played an enormous role in perpetuating the recurring environmental and economic crisis that's caused by Lake Okeechobee discharges into our area here. But they are not taking, the federal government, are not taking responsibility for the damage that's caused to our community. And that's absolutely unacceptable, that the federal government is not recognizing the damage to our real estate, the damage to our health, the damage to people's businesses, the damage to people that are in the fishing industry and so many other places. It is unacceptable. And that's why this week I announced legislation to authorize basically to have the president declare a federal emergency when the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers causes damaging, harmful algal blooms. My bill, we called it the Federal Do No Harm Act, and that provides federal assistance for disaster cleanup, including the removal of toxic algae and biomass and muck from the affected waterways, and that's the gist of it. And the way that I look at it is we need to tackle this issue on two different fronts. First, there are the solutions that will fix the problem once and for all, and we need to continue to get the resources for those projects, get them completed, and get our community for once and for all have the solutions that they need. And in the coming months, you're going to see us talk more about the role that the federal government can play to assist the state with these efforts. The second part of it are the short-term fixes that can alleviate the harm that's caused by the root of the problem. And this bill is just the first step on that front, trying to help in a more short-term way by holding the federal government to account for the damage that they are causing. And this is one of the points that I make to people as I talk about this. There is a standard of 10 parts per billion for the nutrients, the water and the nutrients that can go into the Everglades. That standard exists because the federal government sued the state of Florida, saying that they were causing harm to Everglades National Park. They shouldn't be able to sue our state and then release those exact same waters into our backyard here. And this bill grew out of that conversation that I've had with a number of folks for the past several months. Earlier this week, I traveled to Tallahassee to advocate for efforts to clean up the Treasure Coast water. And while I was there, we had some very good and very productive conversations about how the federal government can actually assist in the state efforts such as Senate Bill 10. I also held a summit this past week in Stewart with local environmental leaders to talk about the federal government and the state government and how everybody can work together to achieve our common goals on this issue. And this is what we work at every single day. Now, there's a lot more that has to be done. There's no question about it. But together, I absolutely believe that we can make progress for our community to strengthen our economy, to protect our environment. In addition to working on water issues, we had more than a dozen, 2 dozen meetings throughout Port St. Lucie, Stewart, the Palm Beaches, throughout the breadth of the district. This Saturday, we're hosting another town hall meeting. This one's in Palm Beach County, as I've said before, but I'll say it again. Hearing from you, having the dialogue with you, whether it's over the phone, on Facebook, through our website, in person, at a town hall, wherever. It's my favorite part of the job that I get to do. It doesn't make a difference whether we agree or disagree on the issues. Having the dialogue for us to learn from each other, for me to learn from you, and hopefully for you to learn what my train of thought is as well, that makes all the difference in the world. So thanks again for continuing to engage on the issues. As always, it is the honor of my life to be able to represent you up in Washington, and I look forward to hearing from you on anything and everything. So thank you.